I mean, if you think about it, we have the upset of Brexit, the upset in that it wasn't expected by most people, and following on from that, Trump, which a little bit of a bow away from Brexit helped there, I believe. But we have an American president who likes this country, who is half British, who supported Brexit, who said, really early on, hey, there's so much more we can do together in trade, etc. So I thought there was this amazing opportunity for the Atlantic to get a bit narrower, and it hasn't. So I think it's regrettable. I think, Mrs. May has said some negative things about him, under pressure. So we've really squandered the opportunity, and I think, I'm sure to the American administration, the idea they turn up in London and the Labour Party organise 100,000 protesters, it's kind of not the optics they want. So good for Macron, that's all I can say. Stolen a march on us, Bastille Day, red carpet rolled out for the president. We are looking flat-footed, to say the very least. So, hey, I'm pleased at last he's coming. It'll be a working visit from what I can understand. Better late than never.
I'm interested in your scorecard on how you would rate Trump's first, and I wrote this down, I believe it is 1 year and 94 days in office. What would you give him?
It's a big 8 out of 10. The way that he's carried himself has stunned people.
In foreign policy?
His physical presence.
Right.
He gets off an aeroplane in Beijing or in Riyadh or whatever it is, and I think everyone thought, it's going to be a disaster. But actually it hasn't been a disaster. He has raised America's profile in the world, and he's not been afraid to say some tough things, which he did in Riyadh. Said some quite tough things, and hey, do you know what? There's now some real reform going on in that country. So I think he's done very well. So I think foreign policy has been very, very good. Domestic policy has been very difficult. There are some big wins. Clearly tax reform is a very big win. Deregulation coming through various parts of the economy with supply side reform, probably the biggest unspoken win, in terms of what it's doing for growth in the American economy. So they're all real positives. The negatives have been just getting tied down with, a media that hate him, although, you could argue he hasn't tried too hard with them, I suppose. But it's been very confrontational, but good for business. I mean, great for all you lot. I mean, it'd never be a better time. Yeah, he's been bogged down a bit with Mueller and this endless Russia stuff, and that's been very, very difficult. I am very thoughtful about the James Comey stuff, and I do understand that when you've got somebody there that's leaking, and they're leaking, your instinct is just to get rid of them. But it just might have been better, sort of keep him inside the tent rather than put him outside the tent.
Did you see him when you were last in Washington?
Yes. No, time before.
Okay.
CPAC. He was on top form.
Yeah?
He was on good form. Yeah, I think he's kind of got used to being president. He likes it. He wants to run again.
Really? Because there's a lot of speculation that he won't run again.
Yeah, I know. I sense that he will. But,
yeah.
I mean, look, none of us know what's going to happen.
No.
Politics being what it is. But I think, provided the American economy is on course and continues as it is, perhaps even improves from where it is, then I think he'll run again.